Hello and welcome to another Geek Jabber video. My name is Tim and you're seeing something slightly different today. That's not a computer. You're also seeing that the mess of cables this desk is starting to turn into. But we're looking at something that's actually not computer related today. So I'm going to explore this old video player, which is an old Akai VHS unit. Now, I've wanted to sort of add something like this to my collection for a while. I've been thinking about sort of getting hold of one, and I managed to find this old unit fairly local to me. So it's an Akai VSG206, so I don't know whether you can make it out there. And it's a fairly simple low-end Akai unit. So the reason I chose this was, firstly, it was a good price. I was also told it was in working condition, which is an added bonus. And being an Akai, from what I remember of these old units, they were pretty much indestructible, even like this in one of the basic models. So there's not really much I'm going to have to redo with this, I hope. So again, being fairly simple, I'll just take you over what we've got. So you've got your slot loading. Across here is your standard sort of tape transport, so stop, eject, play, fast forward and rewind. And you've got your usual array of just programming down here. So you can sort of use that to adjust the inbuilt TV tuner, which I'm not going to use, and sort of set up programs if I want to record things at particular times. But aside from that, it is relatively simple. It's a relatively basic unit. There's not a lot to this. What I'll do, before I plug this in and check this all out, we'll flip it round and I'll show you what's on the reverse. So one moment, please. Okay, we've flipped this round and you can now see exactly how bare-boned this particular unit is. So there's not much back here at all. So all you've got over here is your standard power connector. You've got your antenna in and out. So this is one of the older models which you could connect to a TV via an antenna, and it had a pass-through so that you could continue to use your existing aerial. And it also has just a single video and audio input and output. So it's a mono unit. So one of these pairs does output to the television if you want to use that instead of aerial, and one which is input from another player. So you could technically use this to hook up to another deck and copy your own tapes at the required quality loss, because you do that each time you do a tape copy. But that's really all there is to it. There's nothing fancy about this unit at all. It really is a basic unit that does not a lot. So what I'll do is we'll flip it round to normal. I'll hook everything in and we'll see if this thing actually worked like it said in the advertisement. So again, one moment please. And once again, we're back. So I've got this hooked up. So I've got it hooked up to my speakers, which I've got under the desk. I've also got it hooked up just to a little composite to VGA adapter that I've been using for some of our vintage stuff. It is a little bit temperamental, but we'll see if we can get this working. So here am I hitting the camera while I'm picking this up. So we're just going to use just a quick demo tape. This is one I'm prepared to sacrifice because I've got digital copies of all their material. So if I lose this tape, it's not the worst thing in the world. We're just going to shove it in and see if it actually works. So this one, okay, I'm getting audio, and I think this is my adapter being temperamental again. It doesn't always lock onto the picture correctly. So there we go. It's locked back to the picture again. So It's a little bit fuzzy, which you'd expect with VHS, but so far this seems to be working. So all it probably needs is a little bit of a head clean, which I've got equipment on the way for, but let's check some of the other functions. Fast forward seems to work. Rewind also seems to work. And that is all I probably care about, is fast forward and rewind. So I'm calling this an actual success. So all I have to worry about now is working out whether that slight fuzziness is just a dirty head or whether that's just VHS, because I think it's going to be a little bit of a mix of both. But yeah, this looks like it's going to do exactly what I wanted to do, and I'm going to be adding it to my collection. So there you have it, VHS, and yeah, now I've got something I've been wanting for a while, so I'll wrap this video up here. As always, if you like or dislike or want to subscribe, you know what that is. If you want to support the channel or visit our website or join our Discord, links are in the description, and I'll see you in the next video.